Hello and welcome to the Youth News, news made for young people by the young people. This week has seen announcements of the relaxations of rules around lockdown. Confusion still exists around what this means for young people in education, as Sky explains in the next report.
Since the start of lockdown, students have struggled communicating with schools. Some are unable to access school information as the internet is poor or don't have the equipment. For students who can't access emails or websites, it has been hard for them to keep schoolwork to set standards. Young people who should have sat GCSE exams this year are in a unique situation which has not been faced before. Many students feel as though plans have not been clear around COVID or when returning to school will be. Is it even possible we'll be back by September? However, it's not all about work. Students have been disappointed by prom being cancelled. Hopefully we learn from this experience and the feedback will make our school lives better for the future.
Coventry has also seen protests this week. Here is Dan to explain why.
1 month has passed since the tragic murder of 46-year-old George Floyd. Countless cities and towns here in England have seen protests as a result of outrage among their residents, and Coventry is no exception. 2 days ago, what was the third protest in our city saw the city centre crowded with protesters determined to end racial injustice that the world has suffered and continues to suffer to this day. Despite urges to maintain social distancing, it seems as though this is not often possible for the protesters, thus creating concern about public health in regards to the coronavirus.
Thank you, Dan. Now it's time for our science update with Kaya.
Good afternoon everyone. This is Kaidi with the science portion of the Youth News. Today we're going to be interviewing world-renowned scientist Vera Johnson. Let's go to her lab and see what she's up to. To summarise, me and Vera talked about how she wants to find a way to travel in the sky without creating any pollution or harming our environment. Well, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the science portion of the Youth News. Bye!
Online gaming has grown in popularity during lockdown. Charlie has been looking into the newest games released.
Nintendo have finally announced the name of their 2020 Mario release. Paper Mario, the Origami King. This is the first Paper Mario game in 4 years. It is expected to hit the shelves on the 17th of July this year. Paper Mario is expected to be a plot-based game with lots of humour. Can't wait to see a folded up origami version of Bowser.
Thank you, Charlie, and now over to Byron with our sports feature.
The game of rugby has been affected by COVID and lockdown in unexpected ways. First games were cancelled, then hold tours. For rugby teams at all levels, training has been affected. Youth teams have felt the impact of this because it not only provides a chance to keep fit, but is also an important part of the young person's social life. Teams are currently planning how training can run in a safe, socially distanced way. The former director of rugby for the Wasps has announced that he is coming back to Coventry to provide training sessions for young people in the city. The courses are expected to start in July, so although things aren't back to normal, it looks like the things are looking up again for young rugby players.
People across Britain have had to change the way that they worship as mass gatherings were banned due to COVID-19. Chloe is here to explain more.
Hello, here I am reporting from my local church. Because of the lockdown, congregations across the UK have not been allowed to physically meet. However, churches have been involved in community projects feeding those in need and delivering medicine. They have also had to get creative and have put their services online. A group of churches recorded a song called the UK Blessing, and it now has 3.3 million views on YouTube. The government has announced that churches can begin to have services again in July with a maximum of 30 people socially distancing but with no singing. It looks like church as we know it will be very different for some time to come.
It's time for the weather.
Hi, it's Olivia reporting the weather. After a period of heavy rain and thunderstorms, we are now expecting bursts of glorious sunshine across the West Midlands.
The impact of the environment of lockdown has been debated. Here is Jacob to tell us more.
Did our service buying any electric car. The company say because of the lockdown, people have seen is less pollution and noise from the roads. Electric cars cause less pollution. People could want to drive them because it helps our environment. This has been including change caused by COVID-19. Back to the studio.
Ending our report this week, we're joined by Keela, who has an important message to share with the world about why Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter because innocent black, old and young people are getting killed because of their race. In America, there is no justice and no peace. We are all human, everyone should be equal no matter what. Some white people don't like black people and that's okay, but don't treat us like trash because we are not. We are all human. Stop killing black innocent people. We haven't done anything wrong to you. It's not funny. Take this seriously.
Thank you. Good to yourself and stay safe.